Hola, Brett. Hola, Ian.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, how's it going?
Great.
Busy. Sorry, I was a couple
Oh,
minutes late. I
no
apologize.
worries. No worries. Good to see you. I guess I should let you catch your breath.
All good. All good. Better to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm happy because today's my birthday. So,
Happy
um,
birthday. Feliz
uh,
cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
gracias. Yeah, I thought what a great gift to have such a beautiful day. It's a sunny day in Wilmington, and
Yes, I'm sure all the
I'm
kiddos are
chatting.
just showering you with love.
Yeah, chatting with you guys. It's wonderful. So I'm super happy today. Well,
Awesome. We're
yeah.
happy to do this.
Well, I know you guys are super busy. So what I'm going to do is first and foremost, I'm going to set my timer because otherwise I'll just go on all day long, and I know you don't have all day. So I could definitely chat all day, but I'll set a timer for about 10 minutes and then we'll start wrapping up. But I'm super pumped to talk to you all. Just because you're kind of one of my favorite families, and there's just a lot of things about you all that stand out. And so that's why I kept thinking, I've got to talk to Brett and Ann. I really need to talk to them and just get their perspective on everything. So thanks
Well,
again
thank
for
you.
being
Yeah,
willing
we
to chat with me.
appreciate it. It's been a little hectic. We're kind of in the middle of a whole lot of changes. I got a job opportunity out in Oklahoma that we are going to go pursue. So the last few weeks have been a little nutty.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited, but it's just there's a lot that comes along with it. But your school and you and the staff that you have has just been honestly like the highlight of our time here. And I think I
Oh,
shared it with you previously. Like it was the best decision we've ever made for our kids to bring
wow.
Jamie there for sure.
Wow. Those are huge words, a big compliment. So we really appreciate that.
Well, I
Um,
think it's a testament to what you do. It's yeah, and it's we use them sparingly. And we don't say that to a lot of people, but it's just in all facets of it. We just saw her grow up so much, learn so much, have so much fun, um, feel the love of moving here, and it's just been one of the we couldn't recommend it enough.
oh, thank you. That means a lot. That really does. Well, I guess we'll just go back to the beginning then. So, excuse me, you're headed off to Oklahoma, but you all originally came here from Florida, correct?
We did.
Yeah. And I think you first reached out to me. I want to say it was summer of 2024, maybe. I think I heard from Anne.
Yes, I think it was summer of 23 was when
Really?
we moved here. And
Okay.
we had done some research. We wanted Cameron to learn, kind of figuring out the next steps if it was kindergarten at your school, but just wanted to throw in the extra skill of trying to learn Spanish. She didn't know anything. And so we found out about the bilingual school and I reached out to you and Brett went by. He was in town kind of working ahead before we got here. And so he went by. And then when we got to town, we all came by and did a visit as well.
I remember that. Yep, I remember seeing you all. And one of the things too that just stood out to me was that you were so enthusiastic, I would say, from the second you walked in the door, especially Brett. I just remember him. He was so cheerful and so excited. And you just had this energy. And I almost thought, what's up with him? Because he's just too excited about this school. But is that just how you are in general? Or, why did you want Cami to come to a Spanish language preschool?
For sure. So I think the energy is something. Yeah, we're happy to be here, and every day that we get to live is awesome, and we want to just cherish that, if you will. So and we believe that our kids are a direct reflection of the energy that we put out is what they're going to exude, and we want it to be authentic. It's certainly not fabricated by any means, but I think just I've lived around the world and experienced different cultures and didn't learn a second language growing up. Did a little bit of Spanish in school, but nothing significant. And I think as we're always looking to improve the lives of our kids and offer them some great opportunities, coming in and seeing what you had was awesome. We had read about it, saw some reviews online, but to come in and just you walked us through all of it, and we had our questions, and just we had some reluctance with Cami not speaking Spanish previously, if she would be okay there. But coming in, it was awesome. And we just saw the energy, I think, that you and your staff have and exude every day, and that it connected. So yeah, it was, again, the best decision we've made for these kids in a long time.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And that was another thing that you kind of mentioned, just a little bit of reluctance. And I just wanted to touch on that because sometimes we do have families who say to us, well, first of all, myself and my spouse, neither of us speaks Spanish. So would you say, do you and Ann speak any Spanish or not really?
No Spanish.
No Spanish.
I think I wish it was something that we had learned a little bit more of when we were younger. But we'll turn on Spanish shows, turn on some Spanish music just around the house at times for Cammie to assimilate, to learn, and she picks up on the words. We'll turn it on in the car, occasionally, and she can pull out words, and it's wonderful. It's incredible to see.
I will add in, it is neat that neither one of us were Spanish speakers, like Brett mentioned, but with our son Carter, he was already in elementary school at this point, and so Cameron would come home and share the words that she's learning, and so he by default got to pick up on some Spanish too. And the weekly emails that you send out about what they've been learning are great, because we would go through those and just talk about the themes for the weeks as well.
Wow.
And just at the dinner table, we'd be having conversations, and Cammie would use Spanish words or she'd point to something and say, do you know what that is in Spanish? And 90% of the time the answer was no. But she would tell us it's this. And then we would try, and she'd do things like, can you say it? And we would say it, and she'd work on the pronunciation and emphasis on accents and the like. And it's been just so fun to watch her grasp the language and go with it. It's been unreal.
That's incredible. And one of the things too that really grabbed my attention is that Cammie is one of our Spanish superstars. So that was another thing about her, is that she came in here with parents that don't speak Spanish really at home. And she was already, I think she was 4 years old when she's joined our program too. So that's another thing. Sometimes parents are worried. They say, oh, our child is going to be starting late. Is it too late? That's the question they ask. Is it too late? And I would say, based on Cammie, the answer is definitely not too late. Because she just came in here from day one and just started absorbing Spanish, and not just absorbing it, but just, her output was incredible as well. So it's neat to hear that she came home. I didn't know that she was coming home and using it with you guys. So that's really great to hear. That makes me happy.
Definitely. And again, a testament to you and your staff, and that, we noticed with every teacher that she had, just patience, but working through it and talking to it. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Wow. So I guess jumping ahead, so Cammie finished our pre-K2 class. She had Maestra Viviana. And so now she's in kindergarten, correct, at Wrightsville Beach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's a really great school. So how's it going for her?
So Brett and I thought for a while, I know several of her classmates were going to Gregory, the Spanish immersion school, and our son was already at Wrightsville Beach. So I think it made sense just to have one school drop off, but we didn't want her to lose any of the Spanish that she had learned. And I remember having conversations with you about how that would look after school. And so she's going to the elementary school, and then in the afternoon, she'll come to the bilingual school, and she loves it. She loves coming on those days. There are several friends that are still there, but she still speaks at home. I mean, I think her favorite days of the week are the days that she goes
Tuesdays
to the bilingual
and Thursdays, school. For sure. And just, that repetition, the familiarity around there. Again, I think we had a little hesitation on the staff that was great on College Road. How would it be over there? And it's seamless. Just what you've been able to do and build with these teachers that are authentic, compassionate, is so special, and it's truly remarkable. And again, the fact that you do it, you have many children of your own, and you're there first thing in the morning, at times the last one there at night, is just it's awesome. We sincerely appreciate it. I think the Wilmington community is lucky to have such a great resource, and that foundation for children as they come in, whether they're Spanish is a primary language at home or secondary language. We can't recommend this place enough.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. We love what we do, so that makes it easy. And it's just it feels great to know that we're impacting people, and I hope that this will be a lasting impression for Cami. We never know where this will take her in her life. So I think about myself sometimes. I actually would have loved a preschool like this, but I came from a small town and we didn't have anything like this. And I didn't start learning Spanish until I was 18 years old. So I started learning in college. So that's why I just look at these kids like Cami and I think, oh my goodness, what an incredible head start they have. And just who knows where that will take them in life. So,
For
um,
sure. For sure. And it's, I think it's the language, but it's also just the exposure to diversity with different cultures. You have teachers from, you just walk that main hallway at the school and you can see they're truly from all over the globe. And for them to bring their culture and traditions to the school and share those is invaluable to our child. And I think that's something that we strive to find. And it's easy you could get into a bubble and say, hey, this is how it is in Wilmington, North Carolina. But it's a big world out there. And the ability for young children to come in and families as well to see all these great traditions is something that also we couldn't put a price on.
that's true.
Go on top of that. One of our favorite days was in the spring at Longleaf Park. Just the homemade meals coming all together. Cami, we learned a lot there, and she still talks about that day. So hopefully we'll be able to come again this spring if you're hosting it.
Yeah, and Le Dia de los Muertos, the event. Yeah,
Yeah, in the fall.
I'm gonna terrible pronunciation on that, but it's beyond the school, and you see folks that have students there or were there, and just that community that you and your staff have created is just awesome.
That's wonderful. Well, we love it. We love it. And we're so happy that you all were able to be a part of it. It means a lot to us, your special family and Cami's special. And even just piggybacking off of what you said about kids, it makes them flexible. Cami went from a Colombian teacher here at the full day school. And then when she switched to the half day school, she's with a Cuban teacher. And they actually have very different accents. I don't know if you're aware of that, but Cubans speak really fast. It's just very different. And again, Cami was just able to kind of seamlessly slide into that after school program. So again, it's really impressive. So you should be proud of yourselves. And I guess my last question is if you had any advice for other parents. And one thing that I just think about that I really wanted to mention about you too is your positivity. I already said that, your energy, and just your enthusiasm. I really believe that rubs off on Cami. And one tip that I give parents, because we do have parents sometimes who come in for whatever reason, whether it's the Spanish or just preschool in general, they're very apprehensive, they're very nervous, and I just feel like that energy also can rub off on their child. I think with you all, it's been the opposite. You were so positive, so encouraging, and Cami just walked in like it was nothing and never looked back. So I don't know. Do you have anything to say to families who maybe are a little worried about this experience? Any last words?
I'll start and I can let Brett finish, but I think with your school, the kids pick up on parents' energy. And we were so excited for this opportunity. In a sense, neither of us had this growing up. What a cool experience to go to a school like this. So every day we were so excited for her. And if we have the positive energy, it translates into school. You have such a great curriculum there. She was having fun. So if there is apprehension, I would say give it a shot and be positive. Go for it. These kids are resilient. They're strong. They pick up. It might be hard for a week having trouble understanding the language, but they figure out when it's time to go to the bathroom, when it's lunch. I mean, they pick up on all the things. So my recommendation is try it and give 100%, have a great attitude about it. It is worth it. And you get in what you put out.
Definitely. And we haven't touched on it, but the Bright Wheel app that you guys utilize helped so much with that. To be able to see what happened in class or just photos of it brought up a great opportunity for us to connect with Cami over the dinner table or on the way home from school of, hey, we saw this during the day, share with us more about it. And it gives her an opportunity to share it in her words.
I forgot. I mean, that is
just, it was wonderful with the videos and the messaging and just the communication that your organization puts out is second to none. The kids have been a part of some different schools and curriculums, and that was just something that stood out to us. Is just we felt that we were connected, and with enough distance. It wasn't all day that we're watching it on our phone, but getting the notifications and seeing what was going on was something that just is also priceless. And we have those pictures too that we can go back to and show her. And I just, everything that you guys do is top notch.
And I would say if there is reluctance or just apprehension, give it a try. It was the best decision that we made. We are so happy. And going from the all day school, then to transitioning to kindergarten, and now the after school programs, she's going to stay in the summer for summer camp. So it was a great decision. And I would just say, go for it.
Yeah. And we're always open to talk to any parents that, want to talk about it. We will be, proud supporters of the bilingual school for life, for sure. And we just appreciate all that you and your staff have done. It's just, it is truly a remarkable organization.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. It really does. And we just appreciate you all being a part of our community. And well, good luck with everything, with the new job, and of course we'll stay in touch for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll be back and forth for sure, and we hope to come back to Wilmington eventually. But yeah, again, and hopefully the bilingual school will have grown by then. But we're cheering for you guys, and we love it. So thank you for all that you and your staff have done, and a happy birthday.
Yes, thank you so much. Who knows? Maybe we'll make it to Oklahoma one day.
You're always welcome. Always welcome.
Okay. Well, thanks again, Ann and Brad. Have a good one.
All right.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Thank you.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios.